The problem with many of you is that you are surrounded by people who ask you the wrong questions. People on your level. People who are just as comfortable, just as average, just as stuck as you. They will always tell you it makes sense to stay where you are because they're afraid to move. So they want you to stay stuck with them. But deep down, you know there is something greater calling you. A higher level, a better life, more money, more discipline, more power. And every single person around you is trying to drag you back into comfort. So let me ask you, are you willing to be uncomfortable? Or are you just another person who talks big and lives small? Because listen, nothing great comes from comfort. Nothing! You think those successful people you admire got there by playing it safe? No! They invested time, money, energy, pain. They paid the price you're too scared to pay. And when you start making those moves, it's not gonna feel good. It's not gonna make sense to your friends, to your family, to the people who never left their comfort zone. They will call you crazy.
Because normal people don't build extraordinary lives. Now listen carefully. Are you willing to walk into a place you've never been before? Because success lives in unfamiliar territory, and it will feel uncomfortable, awkward, painful in the beginning. But that's the process. That's the price. You want the harvest? Then stop planting weak effort. Because weak effort creates weak results. And you sit there wondering why your life isn't changing? Look at your actions. You don't like the pain? You want to quit? You want to walk away? Good. That's the moment that matters. Because today's pain is tomorrow's power. That new life you keep dreaming about, it's gonna cost you your old life. Your laziness, your excuses, your comfort. All of it has to die. Kill your laziness. It does not deserve to live inside you. You are responsible for your life. Not your parents, not your situation, not your past. You. So stop acting weak. Stop negotiating with excuses. Stop saying tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. There is only now. Right now. Get up. Move. You want to be great? Then stop sleeping on your potential. You say you want success, but you don't want sacrifice. You say you want results, but you don't want the grind. That's why you're stuck. This is not a game. This is your life.
And life doesn't reward talk. It rewards action, discipline, consistency, pain, sacrifice. That's the price. Too many of you wasting time being lazy, waiting for motivation, waiting for the right moment. It doesn't exist. Kill that mindset. You know what you're capable of. So why are you still playing small? Why are you still doubting? Why are you still acting like you're average? You are not, but you're choosing to live like it. And that's the problem. There was a time you believed in yourself. You believed you could be something great. What happened? Who convinced you you're not enough? Who told you to slow down? Who made you comfortable with mediocrity? Wake up! Because life is not easy. Even dreams come with nightmares. Stress, pain, failure. It's part of the process. But weak people quit there. Strong people push through. You are in control. You are the driver. So drive. Push through every obstacle. Because there are people right now who would trade places with you in a second. And you're sitting there, being lazy. Unbelievable. You must rise above that mentality. It takes struggle. It takes sacrifice. It takes pain. But that's what builds greatness. And listen, everybody can't go with you. Some people are too weak for your journey. Leave them. This is your life, your mission, your responsibility. So stop waiting for support. Stop waiting for permission.
Go alone if you have to. Because this is about you. Your strength. Your work. Your future.
Every counts. Every action matters. So commit right now. This is your moment. Kill your laziness. Destroy your excuses. Take control. Because millions of people wish they had your opportunity right now, and you're wasting it. Time is running. You think you have forever? You don't. So stop playing games. Get serious. Fight for your life. Push harder. Run faster. Work longer. Because this is your life battle, and you either win it or you waste it. You need a why, a real reason. Something so powerful that excuses can't survive it. Because without a why, you will quit. Every single time. Everybody wants to win, but nobody wants to work. But you make a decision. Nobody outworks you. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. You don't need talent. You don't need luck. You need grind. You need will. Because skill without will is useless. But will can take you anywhere. So build that mentality, that dog mentality that says, I will not stop. Even if it takes longer, even if it's harder, even if it hurts, you keep going. Because champions win in the dark before they shine in the light. So stop waiting for motivation. Stop depending on alarms. Stop depending on feelings. Get up and take control. Rebuild your life. Fight for it. Because if you don't, you will regret it for the rest of your life.